Hello, everybody. This is Drew Thomas here. So, if my voice sounds low, it's because, well, I was yelling about it yesterday. Uh, Here's one of my guests that went with me.
You still tired from last night?
Yeah. I feel like if I get up, it's going to ache. And my voice is also, like, if I try to talk high, it's gonna sound a little funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if you read the title and you read the description, I just went for my final visit to Six Flags St. Louis. I would have gone more this year, but well, I will explain why in a little bit. But yeah, all throughout this, yeah, I went to um I did get some footage. However, I think I might have figured out how I'm going to use the footage.
All right.
I think I'll probably use it in an episode of Drew Thomas and Friends.
Okay.
Where Thomas is going to tell a ghost story about Mr. Conductor and his engineer friends. Oh no, Six Flags St. Louis is not going anywhere. I'm just going to be done for now.
Oh yeah, you want to know why we had to stop at Chicago that one time we rode the train yesterday?
Because someone fell down at mine train.
Well, it wasn't an accident. The person was trying to commit suicide.
Oh.
At least that's what my mom told me this morning when she got back home.
Well.
And the mine train won't be open for a while because it's going to be going under investigation. That's why it wasn't open for the rest of the day.
Are you guys talking about why Tommy G stopped?
At Chicago, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, we got unloaded at Chicago for once.
Oh no, it's not closed. It's not closed. I'm just going to be done for the year because, well, now I'll tell you the story. Keep in mind that please don't badmouth anything about Six Flags St. Louis because they're a great park.
Sorry, I'll be right.
Yeah, especially the security team. They always do a great job. Everyone does a great job at Six Flags St. Louis. Every single last one of them. They all deserve praise and appreciation. Yeah, I'm showing how tired I am with that. So the Silver Shamrock Thomas will probably not be seen for the stream because, well, yeah. Anyway, so as I was going into Six Flags, I went through security check, and while one of the employees asked me if I worked there, and I was like, no, and he was like, because he was like, because we don't allow costumes, so you're gonna have to remove it. He was a little rude. I'm gonna say that much. And they were trying to get me to, and they're pretty much trying to keep my hat and for safekeeping for some reason. Why the hat of all things? Like, why not the actual suits? Why couldn't they just let me go in and get a Six Flags shirt? Honestly, they're pretty much trying to keep me from going into the park. I got a little ticked off. I was shouting at the security officers, and well, thankfully I didn't curse them out or flip them the bird or hurt them or anything. Otherwise, I probably would have been banned. If I would have hurt them, they would have pressed charges, and I would go to jail though. But if I was rude and, well, throwing awful words to them, they would definitely ban me from the park. Anyway, so as I was calling my mom for a backup plan, eventually the lady who was trying to keep me calm and stuff, she eventually allowed me to go in.
Okay.
Yeah. So at least they let me go in, and it was a great day. But after that situation with security, I don't think I'm going to go to Fright Fest a lot anymore.
I had a blast at Fright Fest.
Honestly, the biggest highlight of Fright Fest, though, was
Love at First Fright.
Great time. Yeah, Love at First Fright, too.
Oh, was me having a good time?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of see why they try to take Fright Fest a little far, because it was I actually kind of liked the Fright Fest better than I thought I would.
Okay.
Because at first I was terrified of the scare zones, and then all of a sudden I'm like, let's just go right through it again.
Okay, maybe I'll hold a poll asking if I should give Six Flags another chance this year and go for the last day of operations, or if I should just, not come back until next year and,
We all hold on tightly.
Oh yeah, we were quoting Polar Express on the
boss
roller coasters.
I think
mostly the boss.
I think the boss was the most realistic one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all hold on tightly.
Yeah, we tried to go on it during the day, but they had to do an evac.
Yeah, for some reason.
I'm still surprised on how they closed the mine train. The fact that someone was trying to unalive themselves.
Hey, at least we got a ride on it before it closed.
Yeah, that was like our first roller coaster of the day.
Yeah, the mine train won't be open for a while because they have to do an investigation.
Yeah.
My throat still hurts from opera yesterday.
Oh man, my voice still hurts a little bit too. In fact, as I was being playful with my father, my voice was hurting, and whenever I was drinking root beer on the way home, that was hurting.
Yeah, I killed my throat. Yeah, because I was doing some opera on Mr. Freeze and
Catwoman,
and Batman a little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, I screamed like a girl for my first time on the roller coasters.
I didn't realize Catwoman was that intense. It like spins you like a top sideways.
I tried to tell you.
And of course, you get stuck at the top for a little bit.
Easy Railroaders only, and for this stream specifically, it's only 3 Railway Stooges only. Only me and my crew are going to be on the stream because we really want to Six Flags.
Did you see that freak bother you, and then I bothered that freak by saying, "Stop messing with my conductor"?
Now, obviously, we didn't harass the freaks like jocks do, but well, we were still being playful with them. However, we didn't touch them. We didn't try to scare them.
You know, it's funny that one slider is singing the Hot Chocolate song.
Oh yeah, that one slider was singing the Hot Chocolate song. Honestly, though, one of the times this year when I went to Six Flags, some guy was talking about how the Polar Express was his favorite movie. So as I was coming down Colossus, I was singing the Hot Chocolate song to him.
Okay, wait. You can't say I was afraid of that freak when I stood up for my crew.
Okay,
and
so
said,
so you're saying that you weren't afraid when you were getting chased by that clown making circles around me? That wasn't you being
I
scared?
wasn't running away from. They were going towards Drew, not me.
They were coming for you too, Chase.
Oh my god. The one that went towards Drew, and I said, that's my conductor.
I liked how that one clown said that you're in the wrong place. Who doesn't? There's no trains around here, or something like that.
I was gonna be like, we're on break right now. We'll be at St. Louis Station in a little bit.
Of course, the train was closed for the night because
Yeah,
Yeah, I did a what? I would have did a white lie right there.
honestly, why was that guy trying to attempt unalive himself? Like,
I don't know. My mom told me that he called his mom, saying that he was.
Wait. Someone tried to commit suicide?
Yeah.
unalive. We don't want to get the stream flagged.
Oh, okay. Sorry. He tried to
So,
unalive himself.
Remember when we had to remember how we had to,
Yeah, when we stopped at Chicago Station and everybody got off on the wrong side.
yeah, that was like around when
And that eventually got us singing the Cha-Cha Slide, and then Sweet Caroline, and then YMCA.
Yeah, that was funny because we kept saying to the left because you were supposed to get off to the left,
yeah,
and almost nobody listened.
yeah.
Yeah.
And our conductor's just like, yeah, everybody to the left, to the
I think that was
left.
the last train before Freaks Unleashed, or was it the train after?
That was the train after Freaks Unleashed, the one where we stopped at Chicago.
Yeah, at least we got the.
Yeah, that was after.
Day.
Yeah, that was hilarious singing YMCA, Cha-Cha Slide, and Sweet
Yeah.
Caroline. I wish we would have got footage of the Cha-Cha Slide, but I got a piece of footage from YMCA.
Yeah, he pulled out the camera and told me to start singing YMCA.
Yeah. That is that the first time you've ever unloaded at Chicago Station during Fright Fest?
No,
I wouldn't say it
I
first.
did unload from Chicago. Well, I don't think I unloaded, but I think. Oh wait, maybe I have, but that was back in 2021
Same.
when they had Chicago Station open.
Yeah, same.
But the Bucks Bunny National Park was still closed, obviously.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny National Park train station.
Of course, that was back when Fright Fest was referred to as Thrills by Day and Frights by Night. There was no Kids Boo Fest.
Yeah, which closed at 6.
And then when Tommy was shut down during 2022, they just decided to use Chicago Station for part of it during like I guess they did in 2022. Did they have Boo Fest, or was it 2023 when they started doing it?
Actually, 2022 was when they started to coin the name of Kids Boo Fest.
Okay, so yeah,
They had a hayride, and where Creatures
Yeah.
of the Corn would be.
Okay, why? Don't deny that you ran away from some of the freaks too.
Really, we're going with this. You guys were like scared as cats.
You ran away too
When?
at the clown section.
No,
Yes, you did.
I kept walking and just dying laughing because I saw you guys getting messed with the clowns.
They went after you too.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they
mostly-
did.
All right, you kids, break it up.
Drew got video too, so that can prove it when he releases
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, McQueen Mater.
I think the part when you saw me running is when we were out of the clown section and we were trying to be like Mater and Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to attempt to do a Frank chase. Heck, I think I might do a recreation of the Frank chase, but not like a recreation, but I'll have a Frank Chase crossover scene of the clips of us running, the clips of Nick and Judy run from Monchus in Zootopia on the bridge.
Run! Ah! Here he come, look
When Nick was like,
out!
what is wrong with him?
Drew, what do you think was the most intense ride we rode yesterday?
Probably Catwoman.
Yeah. I wish Wyatt would have rode Mr. Freeze. That was funny.
Yeah. It's cool how we did run into Billy yesterday. Twice while we're in Love at First Fright.
Oh yeah. And I also got to see the show with Adam Kennedy.
Those chicken strips actually weren't too bad.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. They're pretty, yeah. Unlike Foul Ball.
Yeah.
How to eat a meal at Foul Ball? Throws it straight in the trash. Yeah. What was your favorite ride from yesterday?
I don't know. I liked going on. I think it might have been the Boston night.
Yeah. We all hold on tightly.
Six Flags is not shutting down.
That's a
Oh my god.
that's a myth that's been debunked.
Actually, no.
I
It's confirmed. No, it's confirmed that it's not closing. No.
Yeah, they
it's
just confirmed it. Plus, I'm saying so long because I'm going to be done for the year.
Because one security guard from yesterday, who's actually nice enough, who knows my mom very well, was nice enough to take me home. So thank you to him. And I asked him on the way home about the whole rumors and stuff. And he says the park makes so much money a day that they have enough to keep the park running. So,
well, how about that,
and
folks?
the news just came out of nowhere without talking to the park at all, just saying that they are shutting down the park.
It was because it was an AI generated article. They probably just put St. Louis, Six Flags America, Maryland, and then they just mixed it up and said that Six Flags St. Louis might close.
Yeah. Don't listen to a lot of that stuff because it's just fake news.
Honestly, because the park is making a lot of money, I seriously doubt they would shut the whole thing down.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they're just referring to the Six Flags parent company, not Six Flags St. Louis.
And something too, if the park ever did close, the rides would have to be, wouldn't it be, I don't remember all what he said, but the whole entire park wouldn't even be able to be sold, because so in that case the park would have to be just a complete nothingness. And on top of that, it'd be more expensive just to demolish the place. On top of that,
Honestly, I don't think that they would probably close down Six Flags St. Louis. I think maybe they would probably sell it.
No, it's not nowhere near to closing because they make money.
Yeah.
They make so much money a year that they can just keep the place running.
Yeah, honestly,
I heard somewhere that Six Flags St. Louis actually makes more money than some of the other Six Flags locations.
Yeah, some.
I mean, sure, it may not have the sure, it may not have the better maintenance like Texas or other parks, but well, Six Flags St. Louis is a very underrated park, which is sad because honestly, it's such a great place. I mean, sure, it's crawling with advertisements. Sure, a lot of rides need some TLC, and sure, Tommy G has seen better days. But however, the more money they make, with time, they might be able to fix everything to make it great in time for the 100th anniversary.
Wyatt, did you tell them about how I broke your ears?
Oh
Yeah, let's talk about the whistle. Chase got to blow the whistle. I was thinking about blowing the whistle that evening before I left, but well, the train closed, so
Yeah.
at least I got to blow it this year. on opening day.
Yeah.
Toot toot.
Oh yeah, so did Wyatt, because he actually got to blow the whistle for the first time too.
Yeah.
And my first time blowing the whistle was back in 2013.
Yeah. You did a little toot of the whistle.
Yeah, for opening day this year, it was a small toot for me because I couldn't pull the whistle cord very well.
I just did a full-on blast.
Yeah, and all fairness, I did tell him to try to pull hard, but not too hard, otherwise he might
Did
blast.
they
it.
actually did John actually say that to Chase?
Did what?
To
I'm
pull
pretty
it
sure
hard.
John just said that was a little loud, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he just said that was a little loud, but okay.
Huh. Oh man, it echoed throughout the whole park. I reckon anyone in Eureka probably heard it. Like someone's walking out of Walmart and they share "woo."
In your video, Drew, you jumped.
I did jump. You'll see very soon. I've also decided on how I'm going to put all this footage together because I didn't make a lot for a vlog. I think I might make a Drew Thomas and Friends episode of Thomas telling a ghost story about Mr. Conductor and his and his engineer crew.
Yep, me as the engineer, Wyatt as the fireman, you as the conductor.
Yeah, and
Wait, did either of you? Sorry, did either of you get footage of me telling the freak, "It's like stop messing with my conductor"?
Nope.
Probably
did not
not,
film
because
any
we
of
were
that.
walking through Spider Alley and we were trying to get to the boss,
The
I
boss.
believe.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
boss.
Anyway, say what you were gonna say, Drew.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a Drew Thomas Friends episode with the footage of Six Flags, a part of Thomas's ghost story, and it's basically going to focus on Gordon hearing a similar whistle. Basically, the ghost story Tom's going to tell is the ghost whistle of terror, which I'm going to use Chase's whistle blasting as, the sound of horror.
Yeah, I broke my eardrums.
Yeah. It's sort of going to be referenced to Scary Engines, where Edward is telling a ghost story about, an engine trying to look for its whistle. And then while Thomas was working at the smelters, as he backed into the smelting shed, he blew some steam, but the steam went into a steam whistle, causing it to blow. And Thomas was like, "The ghost whistle!
Yeah.
He's after me!"
You think everybody in Eureka heard that?
Probably.
It's like, wow.
I think the main character of the story is going to be Gordon.
Am I shown in any of your footage, Drew?
I know you're seen in the train whistle blowing, and I have the footage of us running from the freaks.
You have the footage of us at the end saying goodnight to Caroline?
Yeah. And also Colossus.
Colossus. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although my favorite part was probably recreating the Polar Express on the roller coasters.
Honestly, seeing you guys have fun was one of my biggest highlights. It sort of just makes what happened that morning nothing. Because when you think more about the good parts of the day, you start to think less of the bad.
We all hold on tightly.
If when I do go to Fright Fest next year, it's probably going to be with you guys, and maybe I'll take Layla.
Yeah.
Although don't run too fast because, she has short legs.
You know what was also cool too? Last night being taken home by a security guard, which actually we've known him for like almost like a decade, more than just a decade. But
That was
got
cool meeting the engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry and who was the other guy's name? I forgot.
John,
John.
Tim, and John, Tim, and Jerry.
Yeah.
And we did.
That was
and then ran
that
into
was
Nick.
weird that the first train ride after the Freaks is the one that closed.
I don't know if they put Tommy away after what happened.
I mean, I did hear the whistle blow, so I was assuming that they were going to get the train. I was assuming they were going to get the train running again, but because the crew was tired, or maybe that was probably their excuse, and they probably didn't want people seeing the mine train because
That's what I was thinking. They probably just used that as Mike probably just said that as an excuse. So
yeah. Honestly, I'm glad they used that excuse instead of the other thing because, the last thing we want is, park-wide panic.
Yeah. Yeah. Better keep that not a thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Although at the same time, I'm pretty sure the crew probably was tired because I mean they pretty much worked all day with the engine,
And
But,
it's smoking hot in that cab.
So I'm pretty sure it's both.
yeah, probably been just both. Where they probably just put Tommy away so they didn't have to see what was going on.
Yeah.
'Cause
Also,
I
Tommy
did see,
G did make it up the hill, though.
yeah, I did see though. When as I was before I discovered that Tommy was close for the rest of the night when you guys were riding Catwoman, and it was when I was coming down to the crossing. I did see a whole group of security guards by the mine train. So,
A big group of guards.
Yeah.
So did you see the train departing, or was it just idling in the
No,
station?
what are you talking? No, I didn't. Are you talking about
Was the
Tommy?
train there or gone?
No, it wasn't even there.
Oh,
It was already
So it was gone.
It was already put away when I went down there.
No,
reckon they
Six
probably
Flags is
told the
not shutting
people-
down.
Yeah, I reckon they probably
Who
told the
said
people
that?
waiting in line that the train was going to be closed.
Okay, but yeah,
Mackenzie's Media Shack. Six Flags is not closing down. Repeat, not closing down.
We already established that.
Yeah, but no, I only figured that out after when I noticed I saw you guys in the very top of Catwoman, so I know I'm gonna get a drink while I wait. So I went
Drew,
to
maybe you should change the title of your stream. I think that's why they're thinking that it's closing.
Yeah, I probably should have entitled it "Spin." Well,
Yeah.
why put so long for now? It says for now. That means it's only temporary.
How often do people read in parentheses?
No,
Well-
I only figured out how Tommy was put away for the night because I went to go get a drink while you guys were riding Catwoman. I was thirsty, and then on my way back up to the crossing, I ran into Mike, where I asked him about Tommy, and he said they put it away for the night because the crew was getting tired. They needed to get back home. So, and
Right. Chicago station. Like, that was confusing, actually stopping at the station that's supposed to be closed.
Well, at least we got our answer, though.
Yeah, why we stopped. Because of, what'd you say, code 16 or something?
Signal 16. Whenever there's emergency vehicles on the track, they have to stop at the station until they
Or
clear.
in the park.
Yeah, or in the park. It's probably for a safety reason in case they have to cross the railroad tracks, which in which they won't know when. So they're going to keep the train at the station for all, and plus for all they know, it could be an accident with the rails.
Yeah.
Right. What I thought they said was there was something on the tracks.
But yeah, I looked at the. But yeah, I would see on the rights bill sheet, I saw signal 16 on it, and I read it a little bit. That's from all the times I've sat on Drew Tom's passenger car, and I've been looking at the conductor's spiel sheet.
Wyatt, thanks for the 3 chassis.
Yeah.
He gave me another caboose chassis.
Yeah, honestly, it would be cool if there's like a G scale version of Tommy G. Robertson.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have enough parts to create that at the moment.
Yeah.
If I did, I could, but currently, right now, no.
Yeah.
Also, white lie a little bit. This is the last stream you'll see the HO Tommy G before it's converted back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is in the process of Here it is in the process of being retrofitted.
Are you sure the headlight isn't in your overalls?
I can go check. But I can doubt that's
You lost your headlight?
Apparently.
Oh.
I'm checking and it's not in there.
It's not in there?
Nope. It's probably because you had like partially of the bag unzipped. I noticed that whenever I was walking around the park with your bag, you partially had the zipper open.
Yeah, but not that much. I was just trying to make sure all the air was squeezed out of it.
Well, hopefully when the Tommy G. Robertson crew finds the headlight, just keeps it around us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still fun yesterday, even though with Tommy G closing.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah, at least we still had fun despite the situation that happened this morning and the train closing. Aside from those things, the day overall was great.
YMCA.
Yeah, we got to see Love at First Fright twice. We got to do some rides. Honestly, the shows are one of the other great parts of Six Flags St. Louis.
I wish Wyatt would have done some of the loop rides with us.
I think I may have figured out how I'm going to go to Six Flags a little more often. I think that I'm going to go for opening weekend, both days. So I my guess is that they're going Good Friday, so I'll go Friday or we'll go Friday because we'll probably be in this together, and then Friday evening when I head back to the park, I'm going to check into the hotel, and then going to stay Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm probably going to stay for Memorial Day weekend. Probably going to go to Six Flags Friday and then Saturday. And then for Sunday, however, I think I'm going to go to the WF&P. And then
Nick could be up there on Saturday.
And then for 4th of July weekend, I'm going to take Layla with me. And that'll be next year. I'm going to take my girlfriend with me for 4th of July weekend, which I believe I'll go to Six Flags Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Instead of WF&P.
Six Flags St. Louis.
And then I'll go the weekend before Fright Fest, and then, or maybe I'll go Labor Day weekend on Saturday or Sunday, and then I will go probably for Fright Fest opening day, and then that will be it.
So you're not going for Fright Fest at all?
Oh no, I'll still go for Fright Fest just once, and I'll take you
Oh,
guys
okay.
probably. As for
Yep.
Layla, I think that because she wasted her money on a season pass, she said she was gonna just stick to buying day tickets, which would probably be cheaper for her because then she could get the dining plan instead of paying a shit ton of money to get a season pass. Because you know,
Yeah. Let's just not have another beginning again like yesterday.
yeah. The only time I'm gonna go full steam next year is for opening day, probably, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
All the rest of the days will just be t-shirt days.
Although for some reason, me and Wyatt were the ones getting asked about the train, and
Yeah.
not Drew, which
As for
that makes no
Silver Dolls,
sense,
yeah. As for Silver Doll City, I think I'll go in August for next year.
right, Drew?
What?
As the fact that me and Wyatt got asked about the train and you didn't.
Yeah, I still thought that was strange. A few people thought we were employees, though, because, well, honestly, that had me worried because I was scared that they might talk to a security guard, thinking that we're impersonating employees, and then we would definitely get ejected because, honestly, I was already on thin ice. At least that's how it felt, anyway.
Yeah,
But honestly, honestly, at least the other guards left me alone.
yeah, because a lady came up to me. It's like, hey, you know when the next train is? And I'm like, the train's not accepting passengers right now. It's currently the freak train until 6 o'clock when the freaks are unleashed. Then you should be able to board the train. And she's like, do you need a pass or anything to get onto it? Like, no, there's no passes needed for the train.
Yeah.
I don't know if she thought you needed like a flash pass or something, which doesn't actually work with the train.
Yeah. But honestly, even with the line to the train, it still wasn't that bad of a wait,
Yeah.
Nope.
especially during the day.
And we got to ride the Drew Thomas passenger car with brain rotted kids.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the brain rot kids. So, as you all know about the trend 6-7. Honestly,
What does
why are
that
people
even
so fucking
mean?
obsessed with that? Like honestly, Six Flags kids sometimes really bug me. They're so fucking annoying.
What does
Yeah,
6-7 even mean?
Like how they try.
It's from a rap song. That sounds terrible. I would play it for you, but it would probably get me copyrighted. I will send you the rap song though. But prepare to
Okay.
cringe.
It's like how back when you guys tried to ride Batman and those kids scared you. You had to go to school, kids.
Yeah, and because I was pissed, I yelled. And because I was pissed, I yelled back, "Go to school, asshole!" Anyway, dumb brain rot kids needs to, like, honestly, why are kids like this? That's why I fucking hate Gen Alpha.
That's why Gen Alpha's slowly dying.
Honestly, though, at least no one says skibbity anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the thing that has a toilet for a head.
I was saying a bunch of brain rot words on Batman to shut the kids up. Because honestly, they were all saying 6-7. It was so fucking annoying. Like,
Even
honestly,
on Tommy G, all I heard was just
6-7
like,
in the chat, they're automatically banned.
6-7. I was like, shut up. Enough. We heard enough of 6-7.
If anyone says 6-7 in the chat, it's an automatic ban.
You just gave them a reason to do it, right?
Ah, shit. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna try to do it so they can make me angry. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna let it slide for now. But well, all future streams are gonna be, you know.
6, 7. Bleh. Nope.
But yeah, the brain rot kids weren't the bad part, at least. Honestly, the truly bad part was the beginning of the day. But well, the brain rotted
What
kids.
was? Yeah. What was the best part?
Probably seeing Love at First Sight with everyone. Probably seeing Love at First Sight with everyone. You're echoing.
What'd you say?
You're echoing again.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Hello. Wait, I think. Okay, it's fixed. Yeah, but the biggest highlight was. Oh my gosh! You're echoing again. But yeah, the biggest highlight was seeing Love at First Fright with everyone. It's such a good show. Honestly, it's better than Dead Man's Party. I mean, Freaks Unleashed is a great show too. Honestly, the way I would rank the shows is Dead Man's Party is the lowest, Freaks Unleashed in between, Love at First Fright on top. Also, my dream last night, actually, oh hey Chase. Also, I actually dreamed that I went to Love at First Fright last night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, except the show was different. There was different people, and it was in a different setting. And that's where eventually I was like, "Yeah, I'm bored," and I just woke up from my dream. So I guess I became aware of my dream last night, which is called lucid dreaming. It's where you're aware you're dreaming, and you can actually control what happens.
Batman.
I knew that one guy was Hootenanny.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the guy who played Jack.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who played Katie, I'm pretty sure she was a train conductor, and I believe she might have been in Miss Kitty show.
Hey Wyatt.
I noticed that some of the cast was maybe from the robbery shows, from Summer and the Miss Kitty shows.
Wyatt, when we rode the train again, did you record the woman getting bit in the butt by that dog?
Yeah, I think I did.
I'm not sure if I did.
It's like, let's not talk about what just happened.
But
yeah.
But it's hard to tell if some of the cast was either from another show, from the robbery show, or Miss Kitty's show during the summer, because they had all that makeup and stuff.
Yeah. One of the guys looked a little bit like JR if he was younger and if
oh
he
my god,
his beard.
I told my mom that last night.
So we just so every time he was on screen, it was like, "Go JR."
You glad you found the ride home, Wyatt?
Okay, if JR's there when we go to Silver Dollar City in a few weeks, we gotta tell him that we saw him in a show at 6
Oh yeah, we need to show the image. I think I got a picture of the cast during the finale.
Oh yeah, I did bring up too when we were gonna try to ride Colossus, which we didn't because they already filled up the last Gonda or whatever. But I did bring up we should have got pictures of the cast.
Yeah, honestly, next Fright Fest we're gonna do that.
I'm gonna see if I can try to go up there on the last weekend of Fright Fest.
Ghostbusters.
Actually,
okay,
no.
Maybe if you go, I will see about going.
Yeah.
What if I go too?
I would
just want
definitely
to go up there.
What'd you say, Drew?
then I would definitely go then. But I'm not going to wear the full outfit. I'm just going to wear the t-shirt and hat. So that should hopefully not get me in trouble.
I'm mainly just going so I can. I'm mainly just planning to go so I can just watch Love at First Fright for the last time for this year. That's mainly.
I ain't
why.
afraid of no ghosts.
So which was your favorite part of Love at First Fright?
Me or Wyatt?
I like how the
Oh, yes.
Frankenstein is just. I just like how the Frankenstein was just going on with the witch and stuff. That was funny.
Yeah, he was singing a song from this musical called Little Shop of Horrors. It was sung by this piranha plant character named Audrey 2. And it's basically him eating Seymour. That's what happens in the song. He's saying how he's the mean green mother from outer space. Except the original version had swear words like, I'm going to bust your balls. That don't mean shit. I'm going to trash your ass. Going to rock this place.
I also did like.
But they did censor it by saying, by instead of saying that don't mean shit, they say that don't mean zip. And instead of saying I'm going to bust your balls, they say I'm going to bust these walls.
Yeah.
I actually sang the original words at the show, and I was like,
you said
shit.
balls
I mean
instead
shit.
of walls, and you're like, oh, nope, that's walls, not balls.
I was singing the original song. Ironically, me and my sister listened to the original song on the way to Six Flags. At least as we were leaving at the house.
And also my favorite part too is when the beginning too, where after they did the Thriller, I also like the part where they're like, all right, I smell hairspray.
Oh yeah.
I just that whole entire part where they're just trying.
We were also role playing by saying that the bubbles during Love Potion were cursed, or they were poisonous. I was trying to reach for them, and you're like, "Don't do it."
And whenever they when they used the water gun against the witch, we just said, "Oh well, she touched a toxic or a chemical bubble."
Oh yeah, I do remember one part of my dream. I remember when we went to see Love First Fright. We tried to get somewhere in the front row, but every seat was taken, so we ended up in like a back. We ended up towards the back.
Oh.
I remember we were trying to get to the front row so we could get squirted. And the show was completely different last night, though, in my dream. Like, I was like, this is not the same show. Like, it felt like some sort of Black History film or something like that. But, well, I was like, okay, this is not the Love of First Friday, no. And so I just woke up from my dream.
I really hope the same cast show up again next year because they did very well.
Honestly, they will. I mean, I've seen the same Miss Kitty from last year be Miss Kitty this year. Honestly, kudos to that gal. She's a great Miss Kitty.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I cut out there for a second?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I was trying to ask a question.
Oh, so what you need?
I said, which one of the actors from the show was your favorite?
Favorite characters, you mean?
What?
Are you talking about favorite characters?
From the cast.
Yeah, from the cast.
Honestly, Jack was one of my favorite characters.
Is that the one who I thought of, the guy from as
Yeah, he was the guy who was
him.
just dancing to the songs while he was chained up.
Yeah, I also liked him because he also had like that humor whenever he was as Hunani. A little bit.
I'm back.
Oh yeah, when the witch comes out of nowhere, just says, "I'm back," and everybody.
Yeah,
oh,
and
man.
then she has everyone stand up and do the time warp.
Yeah. Turn you all into Disney characters.
And then they started singing "It's a Small World." That was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, that's my
Or
favorite
when
part
she
of the show,
pushes them
actually.
all over, like, witch, guilty.
Yeah. And she was like, now we're going to be quiet. I'll turn you all into Disney characters. And they started behaving like the animatronics from It's a Small World as they were singing it. That was honestly my favorite part of the show.
Silence.
The part where after Frankenstein is done singing his song, he just gets pew pew pew.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what
yeah,
we
that
need to
was
tell
funny.
them? About the no reaction on the roller coasters.
Oh, I was just about to get to that. So we went on Pandemonium and decided to do a no reaction challenge. And so I was just
The first part of
sitting
the
there
ride was fine.
smiling, and Chase and Wyatt were also looking at me, and Wyatt was just pointing at me as I was just smiling. And then as soon as the ride got to the brake run, Chase just started cackling.
No, that was me. That was me who did that. Because just as we got to the brake road, I just died laughing because I just liked the feeling as we are going for that last helix. I'm just looking straight down, and I just see you with that silly look.
Oh my gosh.
That just made me dying laughing. Just that feeling.
Yeah, apparently they said I look like Wario, but I forgot to mention the clowns did say you two look like Mario and Luigi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I see it. You guys should just dress up as
Who's Mario and who's Luigi?
the Nintendo characters.
No, I meant which one of us.
Oh, Chase, you're Mario. And White is Luigi.
I didn't mean like I didn't know who Mario and Luigi were. I meant like which one of us was them. Of course, everybody knows the Nintendo characters.
Well, duh.
I couldn't stop laughing on Pandemonium. That was just so funny.
Yeah.
And you're like, why are you laughing?
Honestly, his laughing was starting to make me laugh.
And when Drew just started laughing, it just made me laugh even more.
Honestly, we were just all laughing on Pandemonium. I guess I'm going to have to change it from the Drew Crusher 69 to Laughimonium.
It was just funny. It was just funny seeing you with absolutely no reaction and just smiling.
I was pretty much trying to be like the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka, like how he was on the boat ride before he started singing the song.
I guess that's what Joker needs to use Pandemonium just for his new laughing gas factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was. Were there any other funny moments yesterday?
How we rode. Or even mentioned
how we rode what?
Justice League.
American Thunder. Did we go through all the scare zones?
I think we did, but we didn't go for the vampire count.
Oh, we should talk about the trolls. The trolls one.
Well, we already have.
They're trolling around.
We talked about how you stood up to the trolls for me.
They were trolling Drew. Drew.
I trolled Drew, and then I trolled them. Like, you're in the wrong place, conductor.
Yeah. Yeah, the
this is Troll Alley. St. Louis Station over there.
And I said, hot chocolate time is every time on the Polar Express. Let's talk about that one girl at the Screaming Eagle that was like, sit down!
Oh my god. She's rushing me and Chase. And so you, Drew, because you were taking forever to put your stuff down.
Because what?
Because you guys were taking forever to put your stuff down, and I was waiting for Chase to sit in the engineer's seat. So
sit down!
Yeah, she just like sit down. We're just rushing to put her seatbelts on.
Yeah.
She rushed me trying to get my seatbelt back off again.
Oh my gosh. She was so funny.
Yeah. Like, she was clearly having a great time.
Sit down.
She was having fun.
Sit down.
That's why she was like that.
I noticed too, since my mom and sister went to the preview night for Fright Fest this year, I didn't know that they still do the shows during preview night. I thought they only just have the haunted houses and the scare zones, because whenever I went there for the preview night last year, they only had we only did the scare zones and haunted houses, because that's like the only thing you could do because the rides weren't open. But no, they got to watch Love's
Oh yeah, I did not need a no boo necklace.
Yeah.
That was $18.
Yeah.
Or was
no,
it $16? What'd you say,
So
Drew?
it's expensive to get something for your child because they're terrified. Like, honestly, it's just crazy.
Yeah, if you just want to stay in the park without dealing with your child, just don't bring your child. Just get
Exactly.
a babysitter, or just have your grandparent or your just have their grandparents take care of them.
Yeah. Although it didn't look like many people were buying them. Right, we didn't get that model thing that was in that one shop.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, that model was a 50th anniversary model, which I'm surprised that had the 50th anniversary logo on it.
Wait, it did?
Yeah, it had the 50th anniversary logo on it.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe for the 55th anniversary or the 60th or any future anniversaries, you could probably see about getting your model included a part of the collection.
Well, when we looked in that Thrill Seekers shop, Chase found one of those boss model things. I can't remember what they're exactly called.
It's like the ones at Silver Dollar City that had Outlaw Run and Wildford.
Yeah, the nano coasters are the ones you could put
Yeah,
together.
nano coasters.
Although it doesn't actually have moving parts like the next roller coaster, but you can build like a smaller version of the coaster.
What scale would it be to?
Chase found that and was thinking about getting one, and we're trying to look for the price. So we came to the lady up on the counter to ask how much it was, and then she came back with just a model of the full park, which we didn't even come across.
We were like, hold on, where'd you find that?
Yeah. Which honestly, Chase should have just got the model of the whole park, because that was more cheaper than the boss model.
Yeah.
What scale would that boss model be?
I don't know.
HON? Probably N. I would guess N.
Yeah, more likely probably be N.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if there was an HO one. Although it'd be huge.
Yeah.
Although you said they had an HO model of one of the rides somewhere.
Yeah, in the Palace Theater. Yeah, they had a literal.
Are there any tours when the museum was a thing?
No, they just had the museum up for walking in. You would walk in and you could see.
No, I meant YouTube video tours.
Oh,
I don't know.
I haven't seen much.
I mean, you can look. I mean, you can look them up.
I mean, because I would like to see this model to get a reference for how big I need to make Tommy G.
Because it was a real like model of one of the roller coasters, and they actually had like HO track placed in.
Like HO Tommy G train track going under it?
Yes.
I remember they also had in the museum the module for Screaming Eagle.
Oh yeah.
What was the museum called?
I think it was just a museum. I don't think they had a Pacific
the 50th
name.
anniversary museum.
50th anniversary?
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be surprised if the museum comes back for the 60th anniversary.
50th
For the
anniversary
55th.
Do they do that? Do they
museum.
celebrate like do they do it like that where they do only like a decade year and then they do like half a
Found it.
decade year?
I'm not sure because, well, for the St. Louis Zoo, they did do like half a decade for the 55th anniversary, and they also did obviously the decades. Like for the 60th in 2023, they had free train ride. Well, not free train. They had the new train.
Okay, I see a recreation of a roller coaster. It's blue.
Yep,
That's the
the one.
jet stream. You found it.
Does it have HO track on it around it?
Give me a second. Don't end the stream yet. I just need to see real quick. I got fast
stream.
back forward through it. Hold on.
Just
Six
in the
Flags.
stream.
I don't see any HO track. Oh wait, now I do. Oh, okay. It's in front of it. That's why. That's why I couldn't see it.
Yeah, the
Well,
blue.
folks,
Yeah.
you found it. Anyway, I guess that wraps up our stream for now because, well, right now I think I'm gonna, just take some time to rest. I'm probably not gonna head downstairs, especially because we have a kid down there. I'm probably gonna look at Facebook and see how many people react to my post and how many people sympathize with me. Like I'm not bad mouthing Six Flags in any way. I love Six Flags St. Louis still. However, Fright Fest seems to not be letting me have a good time. So, at least I had a great time actually for Fright Fest. Even last year, whenever I had they told me to put the toy gun away. Before that, I was having fun. So, honestly, it could have been worse yesterday. I'm sure there was brain rotted kids. There was a situation at the beginning, and the train was closed for the evening. But well, honestly, Fright Fest is fucking crazy. I'm really close to renouncing Fright Fest. If I have one more bad thing happen next year, like a brain rotted kid or I get hurt by someone or whatever, I am done with Fright Fest for good. The only thing that's keeping me coming back to Fright Fest next year is my friends. But well, at least they will make things better. So that's all I have to say. So like and subscribe to the channel. And if I hear one more kid saying 6, 7, I will throw them in front of the moving train. Not really. I won't actually do that. Anyway, that's all for now. This is Drew Thomas signing off. Good night, and pickle suck.